People in democracies sometimes say, we have no freedom of speech. Okay, let's try something. Taiwanese President Lai is a turtle. American President Trump is an ape. My YouTube channel is still up. I'm not arrested. That is freedom of speech. Now, try this in China. Chinese president... Actually, don't. Chinese people already know not to try because they don't want to be disappeared. But isn't this too free? Doesn't that weaken your country? I used to think that too. Turns out it's the opposite. Some Chinese argue, we do have freedom of speech. Do you though? Let's talk. Hi, I'm Seriously, Taiwan Matters, Taiwanese American living in Europe. These are my guinea pigs. They supervise my vegetables. Freedom of speech isn't just about calling your president a turtle. It includes the press, asking hard questions, reporting uncomfortable facts, even if they make your country look bad. In the 1980s, Taiwan was still under martial law. You didn't joke about the president. Whether you feared him or admired him, you stayed quiet. Taiwan was not a full democracy yet. Then I moved to the US. On TV, people were calling Ronald Reagan dumb, a bad actor. Literally. What is this, anarchy? Actually, no. It's written in the US Constitution. Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech or of the press. Translation, you're born with the right to speak your mind. The government's job is to not take it away. In a democracy like Taiwan, presidents are given the job by the people. They're not emperors, they're employees. And as the boss, you're allowed to give feedback, even nasty ones. Look at any Taiwanese president's Facebook page. Some people ask, but why air your country's dirty laundry? Good question. Turn on global news. You'll see democracies reporting shootings, protests, injustice, corruption, rich versus poor, left versus right. It looks like a mess because everything is allowed to be reported. Freedom of speech helps the society spot infections early so we can treat them before they spread. Silence might look peaceful until it's too late. Now check the news in China. All good here. AI, robotics, China's peaceful rise, like sourdough bread. Amazing. Yet, DeepSeek cannot answer anything on Taiwan independence, Tiananmen Square, criticism of Xi Jinping or the Chinese Communist Party, human rights violations in China. DeepSeek, phone a friend. And yet, so many YouTubers visit China and say, so advanced, a face scanning machine that shoots out toilet paper. Or, I'm at the Xinjiang food market. No concentration camps here. Let real journalists in, China, and we'll talk. Or start smaller. Take down that firewall. Let citizens Google things you are scared of, like history. But freedom of speech isn't binary. It's a spectrum. And yes, some argue China has it too.
Of course we have freedom of speech in China. I can call my friend ugly. I can say foreigners smell bad. I can say China owns Taiwan and should take it back. Very free.
Okay, sure. That's an asshole thing to say, but here's the thing. Even that last part, against Taiwan's own interests, is still legal in Taiwan. In democracies, the line is usually this. You can hold and share any opinion as long as it does not incite violence, pose a credible threat, or compromise national security. So, let's try that test on China. Can you say Taiwan is an independent country? Under Chinese law, that's punishable by death. Can you say the Chinese Communist Party should reform or step down? I'm not sure there's a law for that, but they do have tanks. So here's my point. Taiwan lacks some things: natural resources, stable tectonic plates, but freedom of speech, that we do have. Is it perfect? Of course not. Nothing is, but it's precious and worth protecting. Because while the Chinese Communist Party silences speech at home and controls social media, it knows exactly how to exploit free speech in democracies to divide them from within. So the mission isn't just to protect free speech, it's to harden it. Verify sources, recognize CCP propaganda, think critically. Don't let your freedom be used against you. Please subscribe and check out our other videos.